Welcome back to Single Seater Reactions only on the FlexiMind Network. I'm the original Anomaly. Welcome back to the channel. Yo, damn D, we need to talk, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you at all, brother. We need to talk. We need to talk. We need to talk. Because this one right here, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. That's all. I'm gonna start with that first. Because what we need to understand is that from your side, from what you see, face value, it might look like bullish. It really might look like bullish. But I did say I was going to defend dude. But I'm going to defend him with more tough love than actual defense. So, before I get into that, we need to understand that this title right here, it doesn't happen in the video. This is clickbait, brother. I'm not saying this to disrespect you. The last thing I want to do is disrespect anybody on this platform. I have love for everybody on this platform unless you point your sword at me. Unless you direct bullish to me, I have nothing but love for everybody on this platform. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. But with this title that says, Drake finally exposes DJ AKADEMIKS and admit he's using him. That didn't happen. You alluded to that happening. But what you need to understand is that what I'm learning right now is that these are all business relationships. And if Akademiks wants to be in business with Drake and to be cool with Drake, he needs to pay for him to reach to his place. Drake is the kind of person that you're going to buy him. Fact. He wants to be bought because he wants your money. Okay, remember, these two had a brand deal with Stake. So both their names are together because they look good together. This is a good duo that would make high revenue for Stake. Fact. But Akademiks, what you need to understand is that you're not going to get it for free, bro. I understand that you're the #1 glazer for Drake. And the internet admits it. But what you need to understand is that you're still going to have to pay. No ifs, ands, or buts. But the reason why I'm making this video today is that I spoke to something a while ago in my couple reactions about Drake and his brand and his character. His character is tarnished based on what we see currently. I've been speaking to this for a while now. When it comes to your phone, for Drake, what people need to understand is that we don't want to see you here. We don't want to see you on this screen here. You are a global superstar. We want you here. We want you on this side of the camera, not on this side. We don't want to watch you on their screens. It shows that you're being puppeted. You're a puppet. You're doing this for money. Yes, I understand. But there's levels to this as an artist. Because some people want to be used, and some people want to use the users. Clear as day what's going on here. He might be strategizing at the same time because he is buddy-buddy with adinross. That is a fact. But it's still a business relationship. Cool, you guys get money together, but what we need to understand is don't be surprised when they fall out. That means the money's not working no more. The duo's not working. You know? Stake probably pulled back from the deal because, okay, we did what we did with y'all. Y'all can go. We found someone else. Thank you for your contribution. That happens all the time. Now, it's going to take time, and as long as Drake is buddy-buddy with Aiden, it's going to be okay, but it will get boring. That's a fact. And remember, at the same time, a lot of people that watch don't tune in for the whole thing. People don't tune in for the whole thing. Okay? A lot of people that I know from either work, life, friends, whatever, I've talked to them. They said, I only tuned in for like 10, 20 minutes and left. Barely anybody I knew stayed for 1 hour. Okay, so you got to remember that part as well. You have to. These things get boring. When they stream for multiple hours, it gets boring. When they constantly do it over and over, it gets boring. You have to constantly spice it up. But I'm getting away from my point. What I want to talk about today is about his brand. His brand. His character, we already talked about his character over and over and over. It's the brand now. We need to talk about the brand. Why? Because what people are not understanding is that This is part of a rebranding process, but I don't like this part. This part doesn't work. This part is strictly for money. Okay? And remember, he got banned. Let's not forget I put out that video too. He got banned. Y'all say, you can say whatever you want. He got banned. Fact. For what he said. So, when it comes down to the brand now, what y'all need to understand is that beef that he was just in was the beef he was never supposed to lose. Because it's one thing to be tested in a beef. But for your whole career to be tested, every single, every album, every collab, every EP, everything and anything that he released relating back to music was tested. And he failed. We didn't get to see Duppy Freestyle Drake. We never got to see Diplomatic Immunity Drake. We never got to see, literally, For Free Drake, for example. We never got, Lemon Pepper Freestyle from him. We never got any of that. What we got was current sounds from him. When it comes to Kendrick, the reason why he won and the reason why you guys don't understand it is because the culture behind rap beef. There is culture behind it. What he did with Euphoria, embarrassing him, exposing him on Front Street, was step one. Step two was to take it and bring in the classics. The classics make you win. Rapping on classics is like it's an easy dub. Easy dub. Flowing on classics is baby food damn near. But Kendrick opened up a new route with Meet the Grams and exposing a dark side to how rap can be. Because it's rare when rap gets dark. But for it to be dark and flow. And then we got Not Like Us. People don't understand that when it comes down to cultural currency, you need a track like that. What did Drake do? Trap beat, drill beat, and put them in rotation. Cool. That's great. But even UK man them know. You can rap on drill all day long. Those tracks where it's more lyric than beat really is the ones that are the nail in the coffin. Fact. There's so much to explain here. But let's go back to his brand. Let's go back to the branding. You lost. Your stands will say otherwise. But you lost. You failed them. You failed your people. Now Toronto is split down the middle in terms of who do we want to side with. That's the issue. How do you bounce back as an artist is my question. There's a lot you can do. He talks about some of it here. So this is why I have this reaction here. And and to that one person that said, oh, you're reacting to Reactor. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, but you need to understand is that I'm creating talking points. I'm not just sitting there like him smiling. I don't do that kind of reaction here. I'm sorry. I'm going to speak my piece on things I know. And I'm delivering for y'all to watch and be entertained and learn. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing here. Everyone does something on YouTube. Let me just do this for me. Because this is how I can explain things better. Right now, I could care less about Damn D right here. He's going to talk, yes, that's great. But like I said in the top of this, he got this one wrong. And I'm not disrespecting. I'm just letting you know. Because look at the subscribers and everything that you have. You're going crazy right now, brother. And I'm glad I found your channel and clicked on it. You know? But this is where you can elevate too. You know, with a little bit more knowledge, a little bit more information, you could have changed up the format of this reaction, no doubt. But like I said, y'all know I really do talk too much. I'm going to be talking a lot on this one. So let's make that clear. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this reaction and feedback kind of video. With that being said, let's play part of this reaction and get to the bottom of this.
Drake be making the craziest faces, man.
I'm dead.
My bro.
First of all, shout out to Nima, bro. Shout out to Nima because he is one of them comedians in the city. Let's be honest. So shout out to dude.
Bro, what? Are you serious right now? I've never seen you before. No, I feel your face is so familiar, brother. Yeah, this guy's one of the funniest fucking guys in Toronto. This guy is a legend. Are you crazy? Nice to meet you, Nima. Yo. Yo, Nima.
What's up, man?
Brother.
Hey, what's
What's going on, brother? You're a guy. You bring the city a lot of laughs, a lot of joy, man. For all cultures, you know. You're a special guy. We love you a lot, you know.
Wow. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just like, my mom's here.
Mama.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Mr. Dick. Hi, Ma.
Hello, Mr. Dick. How are you? Thank you so much. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Okay, so yo, Nima, listen. This is the deal. Because we were sitting here, and I was trying to figure out where's John. Me and John were trying to figure out. I was like, a lot of the people that wrote in were just like, oh, yo, I'm on roads like in Toronto. I just need 100 bands. Da, da, da. So I remember when we were trying to collect for entrepreneurs, content creators, whatever. John said, yo, I'm trying my best, you know, like, and he's like, I was really, honestly, there's a few people that I really have deep respect for in the city. There's a couple female initiatives, a couple other things that obviously I think I'm gonna help out anyway.
Did you hear that part? I can run it back, no doubt.
I was really, honestly, there's a few people that I really have deep respect for in the city. There's a couple female initiatives, a couple other things that obviously I think I'm gonna help out anyway.
This is what I've been speaking about this whole time. This is what he needed to do. Why didn't you do this earlier? You ran your ass all across America doing a God's Plan give out. It was never an initiative, but you're doing a give out in America. But you barely do anything for the city. I don't care about the money. It was never about the money when it comes down to Toronto, because him giving out money in Toronto would not do anything for money. But him doing events, initiatives, team ups, whatever, collaborations, gives more money to the city because people will be paying out trying to find Drake. In the meantime, they might stop to this restaurant here. They might go to this food stop here. You know? Like, giving the city revenue. When Taylor Swift did that, when she came here and did 6 sold out shows, the revenue made in the city was like $300 million just because of her presence. And she's not even from here. She's not. Meanwhile, you have freaking Drake. Look at his presence and look how much more people love him than Taylor Swift. What the hell is going on? Dog, do you understand how much it would change the city if man did a free show tomorrow on New Year's? You understand how much money the city would make on top of just overall New Year's events and everything? The city would make a lot of goddamn money. Why doesn't he do that? He has the power to do free shows. Why doesn't he perform on New Year's? Perform his songs, perform his classics. Get the whole crowd on some kumbaya type ish. Why don't you do that? There's nothing wrong with doing that. You know? Even here, how about this? Chain restaurant. Look at Rick Ross. He got Wingstop here. Look at Chick-fil-A. You know? Look at Shake Shack. Shake Shack just got here. But how about this? Look at Trill Burger. Look at Shaquille O'Neal's spot. Look at Mr. Beast's spot. These are top tier people in the world, bro. You rank among them. You're among those individuals that have the power to do something like that. I'm not saying branch out like Tim Hortons. Just have a little one spot in Toronto, around the CN Tower, around the Scotiabank Arena. Have a little spot there. You know, open up a restaurant, high end, high quality, and you stay true to your high quality word. Because some restaurants out there do not do high quality at all, swindling people left and right. Be on that kind of ish, bro. Open up a restaurant you can always go to and get food from, bro. Be like, yo, welcome to my ends. You understand how much famous people he can bring into that? Man, come on, bro. Bro, there's levels to these things that you need to understand, and you're not doing. Your brand is hurt. OVO doesn't work. You've been known for being a sweatshop. Yo, great question. Where's Four Bats? Why didn't he close out the final quarter of the year? The hell? What's Four Bats doing? If he's working on things for New Year's, cool. But you need to understand, he's still a new act. He needs to close out the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter of the new year. The winter quarter. You understand, like, not a lot of people drop during that time. But you need to understand at the same time that is a great time for new artists to drop. It doesn't have to be Christmas related. You know. But it could be something. And side note, for all the Kendrick fans out there, I'm going to boost y'all spirit a little bit. Lock in right here, smile box. Yo, for all the Kendrick fans, don't you find this incredible? We are in the Christmas season, and GNX charted. GNX is not a Christmas album, but it charted. The whole album charted. Do you not understand what that means? In a Christmas season, where Christmas songs, Mariah Carey, usually go and work, GNX charted. And now SZA dropped and her shit's charting. Bro, there's so... A lot of y'all might not understand that, but look at that factor. Look at the variables in what I just said. You have the Christmas season and an LA album dropped and it's charting. If you don't understand that, you're on your own. But if you do, bro, there's levels to this. But let me get back onto the branding of Drake now. Bro, he just said that he's going to do initiatives with females and other things in the city. Why haven't you done this? This is how you have people on your side. It's one thing to have Americans on your side, cool. But the problem is, Americans are not from where you're from. So they're only going to follow. They see you for the person that you are. They're just going to follow. You come from Toronto, where Toronto has a heart and passion for our greats. Me personally, and a lot of other people in Toronto too, we are more critical with you now because of the performance that you have done in the rap beef against Kendrick. Your talent is showing, and it's not looking good. Look at Euphoria and look at Push-Ups. Kendrick Lamar wrote Euphoria by himself. Drake didn't write Push-Ups by himself. Drake didn't not write Family Matters by himself. No, he didn't. Look at the credits on Apple Music and Spotify. Fact. Y'all need to really understand. Everything was on the line, and he fumbled it. Now, because you fumbled, and I'm speaking of football now, because you messed up so bad that it can tarnish your career, how are you going to come back the next season? How hard you going to train? How much more time are you going to put into yourself? How much more time are you going to put into your brand? How are you going to rebrand? You're going to come out with a deal? You're going to talk to Nike and see if you can get a shoe deal going on? You know, get a clothing line going on? What are we doing? How are you going to get people back on your side now? You know? Every year it comes down to performance when it comes to artists. Why? Because artists are considered numbers. Artists are considered data. It's not talent anymore. If the talent comes with the data, then it works. But at the end of the day, look at Ice Spice. She got replaced. She got replaced. When she was fed up with shaking her ass everywhere on stage, and she got slim and skinny and trying to rap still, she got replaced by a lookalike. The industry is strictly numbers. Look how easy it is to replace Ice Spice, bruh. Literally, everything came down to it. She literally raps like her. I don't even know her name. But she literally looks like her. Probably a little bit taller, but she thick. But she has the same cadence, bruh. They didn't even try to mask it. They literally said, you're expendable, bye. Good luck out there. Like, just imagine if there was someone similar than Drake. He would have been out the door. And he would have been crying on his way out. Because he was technically crying with the petition and the defamation suits. Boy, oh boy, there's levels to this y'all need to understand, and I hope I'm delivering it in a way for y'all to like, kind of like have an idea of what he could do and the possibilities of his career. It's endless. Look at Master P. Look at Snoop Dogg. Look at Dre. You know? Look at all the hip-hop greats, the hip-hop legends. Not saying that they always have to rap. Snoop Dogg's still doing his thing. But at the same time, look at the branding behind Snoop Dogg. Look at the branding behind them. There's brands behind them. There's revenue coming from other sources besides music. That's how you branch. It's okay to take a break. Let people miss you. So that when you come back, people be like, yo, where's he been? I've been wanting this. Let's keep going, because y'all know I talk a lot. I told y'all for this one, I'll be talking a lot for this one. Let's get back into this.
I think to go along, but for you, I want to say that we're giving you $100 grand USD, so I don't know what that is in Canadian. And I'm gonna do a podcast or a skit with you. I have to. It's fine.
That's another part of branding. The podcasts. People say podcasts are dying. They're not dying. Whatever podcasts are at the top are going. The problem is everybody wants to start one. People are thinking that they're main characters. You're not a main character. You know, sometimes you have to join a team instead of start your own. You might have the power to start your own, but you could have been that power behind a team to keep it afloat. That shows real leadership. You understand what I'm saying? It's one thing to lead a team, but for you to provide for other teams, that shows leadership in a different kind of way, especially if the leader can't do what he did. The podcasts, skits with him would go. They would go, bruh. Crazy. And not just him, mind you. Because what you need to understand, the one type of artist in the world that gives back the most are rappers. That's a fact. History has showed that. History has showed rappers always give back the most. But because the rappers of today are selfish and only want money, you don't see that much anymore. It still happens, but not to the level of how it used to be. You know? A lot of rappers back in the day used to do something as simple as a food drive to raise food, to raise money for different initiatives in the city. Something as simple as that. To get people to look at you like, okay, I like that. There's nothing wrong with that. One thing that Drake refuses to do is to reach out to the dance community. He's always going to reach out to the strippers and the females, but never reaches out to the dance community like Kendrick, like Chris Brown, like Busta Rhymes, like any of them. Even E40 reached out to the Jabberwockies. What? Reach out to Studio North in Toronto. There's plenty of dancers that would love to be in your music video, doing choreography that they made, putting themselves on the map to be top choreographers in the world. That's how choreographers are made. Through different music videos, different initiatives, different just pieces that they put out on YouTube and Instagram. There's so many branches of a tree that you can hang your fruit from. And I know I said that. Pause. But you understand what I'm saying. There's so many different areas that he can give a helping hand to. That shows leadership. You're willing to reach out to different areas in your city so you can boost them and get people to come to where they at. You have people that fly in. Shout out to the Screwface Capital. Shout out to all the Crumpers. You have people that fly in from across the world to come to Toronto to be in either crump battles or just be around the greats in Toronto. Shout out to the Cave Initiative. Crazy thing for the dancers in the city. All y'all gotta do is just show up. That's it. Shout out to all of y'all, bruh. No cap. But there's so many more things this man can do for the city. He just need to walk the streets. Drive if you have to. You know? Why is it that because you got stuck up at New Hoking, you never went back? But Kendrick went there before. And after he went, he name dropped it in Euphoria. And for him to say New Whole King in that track, you went back. Why does it take him? I'm saying too much. Let's keep going.
Yo, that's fire. Because I love academics. Hey, he's gonna do a podcast with this random ass nigga and not you.
See, damn D, like I said, I understand you don't know, but boy, you gotta be careful here. Me being from Canada, from where I'm from, you need to understand here, bro. You need to understand. I'm not saying he's the best comedian in Toronto. Focus up, bro. Come on, lock in right here in the smile box. Right here in the smile box. He's not the best comedian, but he's definitely one of the ones that is consistent. So, I understand that you don't know, but you got to be careful, bro. You got to be careful. You're lucky that not a lot of people know about you in Toronto. Remember that part. I still rock with your channel. I love your content, everything that you do, but this one right here is wrong. This one right here with this title, that's wrong. I'm not going to lie. And someone has to say it, you know? Let me be the person to say it. I'm sorry if I offend you. I'm not trying to disrespect you, anything. But let me be out there to say that, yo, this one could have been better. Let's be real. This one could definitely have been better. So let's keep going.
People are going to look at this and think that we've met or talked before. I've never seen this guy in my life. I swear on my mom. I swear. I have so much love. I have so much love for this guy's content. I have so much love for what he does for the city, and we've never gotten a chance to speak before. And this is our first time. So, yo, shout out to you, man. Much love. God bless.
Bro, honestly, you inspired a whole generation of young kids, whether they're musicians, comedians, magicians. My boy Kevin Hamdan, you know.
Shout out to Kevin Hamdan.
Shout out to Kevin Hamdan. Bro, honestly, I really appreciate you, man. I'm rooting for you always. I'm always happy. My brother here is my 50% of that.
What's up, boss? He looks like me. Yeah. It's kind of like this is the Aiden and Drake here. This is right here. This is Aiden and Drake.
So, and I really appreciate what you've done for the city, for the passion for everyone. And Aiden, you guys, you're a good human fan.
That's a real good compliment. It is. Yo, appreciate you. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about this one? I told Eddie I would come drop this off myself. So I gotta come to your crib after New Year's. I'm gonna go away for New Year's, and I'll come to your crib and we'll figure out what we're doing.
100%.
I'm good at impressions too. I have some good impressions for you.
Bro, I know you got that kuya. I'm very impressed.
Trust me. Don't get me started, brother. Alright, love. Congrats, Nima. Love, yo, the whole city. Yo, if you're from the city, you have to love this. Shout out to Nima, man.
He should have said, if you're from the city, drop all your tags for whatever. I'll try my best to get to every single one of y'all, and we can work together. That's what you could have been doing when you take a break from music. Do you want to drop a single every now and then? Fine. Be like Russ. You know, Russ always dropping singles, doing his thing. You know, he cracked the code on the music industry, so that's why he's doing what he's doing. You know? But having your boots on the ground. You know, you claim to be Six God. Having your boots on the ground now. Being grounded. You know, it's cool that we see your personality here. But we would rather see your personality. Everywhere else. You know? We'd rather see that. That has more power than you being here. We don't watch this for the whole thing from beginning to end. We don't do that. A lot of people don't do that. Nobody has that kind of attention span. We come in, we come out. That's how it goes. That's how it's always been. But what you need to understand is that to rebrand is to put yourself out there. It's time to put yourself out there now. It's time. It's time. Enough is enough. Okay? We've been see you all across America. Cool. Come home. Work with people at home. Build your place up. Build where you're from up. Don't just give out money like you did. Okay? Because I hear the radio hosts when they speak, oh, he's done so much for the city. He's given so much money. So? Anybody can give money. Ain't nothing but a little donation. What are you doing? Are you being a part of the radio shows? That's another way to rebrand. What are you doing? I just find it incredible that this is how our top artist moves. Look at all the other top artists in America, in the UK. Look how they give back. For example, this is a really good example. Look at Travis Scott. What you need to understand with Travis Scott is that he loves his fashion. He loves it with the biggest and deepest of passion. Okay? Travis Scott is a part of the culture. He's a part of our black community. But what you need to understand at the same time is that he's not traditional. He's modern. So what does he do to really branch out? To be part of modern culture? Jordans. Shoes. Nocta doesn't work, but a collab does. Collab with New Balance. Collab with Nike. Collab with Adidas. The Nike collab that you did, whatever Nocta, that didn't work. That didn't work. Collab as in collab. X. X, not a brand under. No. Collab with Jordan brand. Have your own six God Jordan 6s. That'll be tough. Put whatever colorway you want to it, whatever extra decals you need to put to it. But a Jordan 6 Drake collab would be disgusting and would sell off the shelves. Fact. Fact. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Look at what Travis Scott did with Complex Con. Changing it to Cactus Con. Everything was about him. All the brands there said Travis Scott is headlining. He's running it this year. Oh, we got to make all our merch around his image. And look how successful it was. I wanted to go last year so bad, but the team couldn't get together. However, this year 2025 coming up. Oh boy, I'm going with a big group. That's going to be a moment for this channel in November. Fact. Oh my goodness. But let's bring it back now, because look at what Travis Scott does to reach out to the community, reach out to his fans, reach out to people that love him. He does it through fashion. Look what Kendrick Lamar did in LA. He did it through community. With the performance, the Christmas Day performance, or the Christmas performance that he did for the kids and all the people that showed up. Look at what Rick Ross did with food. Come on, lock in, focus. I didn't go nowhere. Focus. Right here in the small box. Look what Rick Ross does with food. Wingstop. Chain restaurant. Easy. Big man, big dreams, big belly. He like his wings. Especially lemon pepper. Easy money. Bun B with Trill Burger. He did what he did best. He loved burgers. And he keep it trill. So I'm going to make a Trill Burger. That's easy money right there. You know? Being relevant. Not just through music. And get rid of that damn plane, bro. Because for you could have been a billionaire a very long time ago. You're close. You're absolutely close to being a billionaire. No doubt. But if you have that plane leaking all your money away, because we know it's not cheap to fuel that plane. That's a 6-figure fueling station for that plane. To fill it with fuel is not cheap. 6 figures. He could have been rich a long time ago. He could have been a billionaire a long time ago. People would respect him more. Now, if he was a billionaire and he got knocked down by Kendrick, that would be a little bit more embarrassing. But at the same time, you should have free time. You should have free time to do whatever you want to ruin him. If you were really him, you would ruin him. You didn't. You based it off of internet lies. Family Matters sounds good, but the content is not true. It's not true. Sorry to all the stans out there. Y'all need to understand what is happening right now. This is a moment in time for Drake to show face all over the city. Heck, go to Mississauga, go to Oakville, go to Hamilton, Etobicoke. It doesn't just have to be Toronto. Go to Scarbs, Peterborough for all I care. Expand yourself across the GTA, bruh. Let's finish out this video. Like I said, I'm not doing the whole video because this whole thing is not about, whatever he said here, but let's keep going.
You have to love this. You have to love this. Shout out to me, my man, for real.
Shout out, man. Much love, guys.
All right, much love. Good night, guys.
Thank you, bro.
All right, that's awesome. That's amazing. Okay. We have to get more. We got no choice, bro. No no choice. Bro.
Oh boy. Oh, that's him with his dad. Not much. He's Damn D's just doing a whole bunch of nonsense. Yeah, this wasn't the video, bruh. Yeah, it's a really short video. It ends early. It ends 8 minutes in with the extra minute 50. Yeah, those are my thoughts, bro. Those are my thoughts because, yo, it's actually very important. If you're an artist, it's actually important that your brand is up to date and is well structured. Look at Big X the Plug, for example. On paper, he doesn't work. But because he has such a strong team that is dedicated and care about him, all his music pops. Every sample that he has used with him and his 600 gangs. His 600 gang, it works. Everything works. I've never seen samples flip so well before. This man sampled the Law and Order intro and glided over that beat with his big ass. Pause. Bro. This is the power behind your team. I've been saying, Drake, whoever's on your cabinet, get rid of them. Get rid of all of them. Because they're not helping. You have to rebrand. You got to be more in touch with culture. Someone needs to teach you about the culture. I'm sure Snoop Dogg can sit down with you. 50 Cent, he's just going to gaslight you. Snoop Dogg can sit down with you and educate you about what goes on in LA and why it works, and you lost. The people in Toronto, all these wassas and goons and demons, they don't help you. They're tarnishing your career. Top 5, you bum. Bro, like there's levels to these things people need to understand. You need to rebrand yourself in your city. Because if you do so, you can rebrand the music industry at the same time, meaning that you can bring power back to Canada when it comes to music. Why is this so hard to understand? Our music industry in Canada is so trash that nobody even knows that we have a real music industry. Bro, it's so embarrassing for all these things to be happening around us and nobody cares because we have our top artists that doesn't care. People shape their lives around you, bruh. And to see the way you move and how you act, and they're gonna mimic and imitate you. You're just creating more people like you with high ego and low self-esteem, whatever. It's embarrassing. I don't care if somebody has to put your ass on Front Street to make you go back to your city and do shit. But get in your city, get into the streets, get into the blocks, put in work. Stop messing with everyone's girl and start messing with the businesses and the people, the content creators, the comedians, the dancers, everything in your city, and start doing some real shit. Why is that so hard for him to do? But it's so easy for Americans to do. Hey, I'm crashing. Look, this has been a very long solo little thing that I did with myself. Almost 40 minutes. Jesus God. Almost 40 goddamn minutes. Look, I'm passionate about what I talk about because there really is something that can change in this city. It's just that we lack the leadership. I'm not saying Drake's going to watch this and do what he got to do. He's probably not even going to see this. But I hope my thoughts are just out there on the internet now. I just hope they're out there in the internet for y'all to watch, so I hope y'all enjoy. Please critique it, because there might be some parts where I slip up some kind of way. There might be something I said that I forgot to say. Drop it in the comments down below. All this is from my head top, bro. I don't write anything. There's no script. Hey, lock in. See? No script. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, this is my honest thoughts. This is Single City Reactions only on the FlexMan Network. Take care, be well, be safe. Stay true, be you, live long, and long live. Peace. Bruh, 40 minutes is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But, speaking facts, though.